Anyway, so we're recording now. Glad to know that all our plans of
no
what to do for an intro never matter ever. It makes it easier. It's like you gotta rip the Band-Aid off. You know, you can't just be like, oh, we're gonna do something, and then that's how you get me and Clem going 1, 2, 3, Happy Pride Month. Which is beautiful.
It is beautiful. There's a lot to mention, actually.
Yes, there's a lot to mention. We have a new background.
We have a new background.
Look at us.
It's beautiful. Damie did the lines. I did the color. We also, we held true to our word to that one, drawing session. We drew each other's things. I took, way longer on it. I also had to redraw some of it, but it's okay. I kept the face. The silly little face. I kept it.
He's so cute.
We also have this new little creature among us.
Hi.
Among us?
Among us? For this episode. That sounded like you were, permanent, like you were gonna live here forever.
What do you mean, new little creature?
I'm in the walls.
We have this, okay, yeah. You're here out of the walls for this one time, and then you're going right back in.
No! I, wipe my hand down the window longingly.
That's not in the walls. That's outside.
I wipe my hand down the plaster longingly.
It's Yalleh. It's Yalleh, the largest fan of the Art Fight podcast ever.
It's
probably.
me. I should have put a number 1 finger on my icon. That would have been awesome.
Wait, that would have been awesome. So it's okay. Cute. Maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Next time? I'm already thinking about it next time. You got me excited.
Well, I don't know how many more we'll do this season. Probably one more after this. That's what I was gonna suggest.
Probably. I mean, our fight's already coming to a close.
I know, it's the 26th right now. What the hell? Where did it go?
I know.
Maybe the real art fight was the friends we made along the way.
That is the real art fight, except this year, well...
Stop this year.
Anyway.
Twiddles my fingers, looks around nervously, eyes glow pink. That means I'm shy.
Blinks, sweats, blinks again.
Yeah, this art fight has not really felt like an art fight.
This art fight is so
Honestly.
mid. This is the worst art fight. Can I just say, I am so sad that vampires and werewolves got the worst art fight. It's not the themes.
No, literally. Someone once said it was the nail in the coffin, and I could not keep it together.
No,
the theme is lovely. I love the theme. It's
so
just that
cute.
this year's dog water.
Literally, I love the theme. And the nail in the coffin joke was so good, but so hurt.
It's kind of it's kind of clever. I'll give him that.
Yeah, it's clever.
It's clever, but it's wrong.
It's wrong. I love vampires and werewolves. They're so cute.
Literally, I was not that excited about it, and then I was like, oh my god, I remember I love vampires, and then got way too excited, the day before art fight.
Yeah. And, blood and dogs. Literally, what more could you want?
My favorite art fight, blood and dogs.
Blood v. dogs.
It's so fun. It's such a good theme, and that's what makes me so sad that this year is just so nothing. Yeah, I haven't really felt any motivation to draw or do fights.
Yeah.
Do fights? Do attacks. I'm sorry, guys. It's been I've been so out of art fight that I'm not even calling them attacks anymore. I'm calling them fights.
We're regressing. We actually
what month is it? June?
We actually turned into 4th years. We instead of going from 5th years to 6th years, we went from 5th years to 4th years.
Yeah, I guess I'm a 4th year now. Oh my god.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
God. I've been playing this game for a long time. Holy shit.
I've been playing it so long, man.
No, literally.
Too long.
Too long.
Part of me was this is kind of insane to just say on the podcast, but part of me kept thinking about it, and I'm always just kind of in the back of my head feeling will I be able to do next art fight? Outside of complications, just I don't know. I've become such a slow artist.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Art fight. Go. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Art fight just feels so fast paced now, I guess, or not even fast paced. Just the newer artists, I feel and I get a lot of I don't know. I also mentioned this on a podcast where I just make a new account and don't tell people what my account is.
That's
so maybe I'll just do
that.
But
please do that.
maybe so.
Artfight reset year when?
Yeah.
Honestly,
I could never.
start from scratch. Goodbye to all my. I don't know how many followers I have, and I don't. That's
3.
gonna sound like a weird flex. 3. Goodbye to my 3 followers.
It's like welcome to Clemtown 3.
Yeah. I don't think I
That's
could.
what I'll have when I reset.
I don't think I could reset. You know what's actually so interesting is that like this year, I was worried that like not doing revenges would get me like a super low ratio, and my ratio is definitely much lower than it like normally is, and I should probably try and fix it, but I don't think I can this year just because like
Yeah.
there's 4
Yeah,
days
felt
left. But honestly, like just by not attacking as much, I just didn't get as much back, and that I think is kind of beautiful.
Honestly.
It's beautiful.
It's our fight, baby.
Our fight.
On the topic of like used to be a faster artist, I calculated things and apparently I did 70 full body, fully rendered
Oh my god,
artworks in the month of July of 2020. I was on something, I swear to God.
dude!
Oh my god.
I used to do 100 attacks.
Oh my God.
They were like my second year. I was like doing scenes and shit. Like sometimes I was like, dude,
Yeah.
how did I do that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think
I
it's-
started out with a few scenes, but I've definitely done a lot less attacks. I think I've only gotten out like a 9.
I've done
so
like
fair, though.
maybe 30. I think I want to hit 30. I have some that I just haven't uploaded yet because uploading things is so hard. I don't know why. It's really like
Honestly,
the
fair.
executive dysfunction is really kicking in.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, I'm
I
at
said-
I'm at 420 attacks. That's so beautiful.
That is beautiful. I hit on 150 the other day.
I
I said I would
Um,
order washi tape to finish this one attack because I want to have like a whole 80s theme for it, and it's revenge, and it's like fully done painted, but I have not ordered the washi tape yet, and I'm
Oh, no.
afraid it's not gonna rock. It's still art
You have
fight
to order it, yeah.
Go order it
I'm gonna
right
order
now.
it today. I'm gonna
Just-
order it today. It's fine.
just
It's
go
Why
fine.
out
haven't you
and
ordered
get some.
it?
I don't know. It's executive dysfunction.
That's so real.
That is kinda real.
I have 2 painting. Wait, maybe even 3. 3 like 3D paintings that I just haven't uploaded and that I like haven't finished because. Oh, I have 1 that I haven't uploaded and 2 that I haven't finished, and they're so close to being done. It's just the executive dysfunction, man.
Oh,
No.
it's okay. I've also been having really bad executive dysfunction, to be honest.
It's been
But just with
killing me.
like starting anything, I made a sketch a while ago because I was like, I need to get a attack done, and I literally just threw it out.
Yeah, I also haven't been able to start anything, but I think it's just because I'm so tired. Like, I kind of need art fight to be over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like every art fight I've played, though, I get to a point where I'm like, yeah, it's time for art fight to be over now.
Yeah.
I kind of feel that, but like it hasn't like genuinely happened for me at this magnitude before, and that's kind of weird to realize. Like these last 5 days, I've done jack squat, and like
I've
that's never
done-
happened.
I've done jack squat like the past like 2 weeks.
That's fair though.
It's
Based.
really hit hard this year. I don't,
Yeah.
and it's like comforting to hear that it's not like just
No,
me,
I
because
really-
I feel like
Yeah,
I
very
keep
much.
looking at my ratio, which is at like 30%, and I'm like,
Oh, don't even look at my ratio. My ratio's at 43 right now.
That's so good.
I think mine's at 47, but like I'm working on attack as we speak. It's
Oh,
it's.
Okay, to be
I'm
fair,
getting it up there.
I did some mass attacks, so if it were, like, character to character, it would be higher. But,
I hate that ratios aren't calculated by character
yeah,
to character.
I also
Yeah.
hate that there's an overall ratio. Overall ratios can get fucked. I think there should be, like, okay, in my, like, data science brain, one thing I would love for Artfight to have is, like, if it saves your yearly stats and, like, plots them, like, on a graph and stuff. Like, that
Yes,
you can
that-
go
I
to...
would
my God.
prefer that.
Like, if you wanted to. Like, it wouldn't have to be, like, because obviously, like, my attacks would be, like, trending down and stuff. But it would just be, like, interesting to see, because I haven't saved all that info, like, over the
Yeah,
years.
exactly.
Yeah,
I haven't
very much so.
either.
More fight. More fight.
I don't think I can do that, because it's, like, probably
Oh
not in
yeah,
the
you're right.
API.
You're right.
Well, I probably could get, like... I can get the amount
Not for
of
like
attacks
past
done.
ones, but
Well,
maybe
I
you could record
I
it
could.
for like.
It's hard because extension stuff is hard. Well, kind of on that, I don't know. One thing I do want to talk about, I guess, that is kind of fair to talk about is like, do you guys think you're gonna play Artfight next year?
Hard question.
Like, that I say that like, so we're not talking about you know, the stuff that's going on, because there's just a lot of stuff going on. You can see that, you can check the comments for like the little thing that Clem and I are gonna write about it, but I don't know, I just feel like some people have felt like this was what they needed to move on, but for me it's like just really cemented my position. Like, I'm staying with this. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a good question. Yalleh, do you want to go first?
Sure. Hard question, honestly. I think I'm gonna stay because I've been with it this long and I really like it, and I think the community is also like important. Even though it's changed like a weird amount.
Yeah.
Why are there so many 13-year-olds in the Discord? I'm scared.
Why are there so many 13-year-olds who say their age online? Guys, if you're 13, don't say your age online.
Yeah, for real. Please don't tell people you're 13. That's so
or
scary.
if you're 14. Or if you're 14.
Or if you're 14.
Or if you're any age. If you're 35, don't say it online ever.
No, if you're 35, that's the point. You can say it if you're 35.
Okay, yeah.
You can say it
34? Out.
No, yeah,
Out.
not 34.
Also the TikToks.
Bro, I don't even want to think about the TikToks.
I haven't seen the TikToks. Tell me about that.
Oh, okay.
I've heard about it, but not seen them.
I've not seen them. Well, okay, I haven't seen them firsthand, but my friend has like sent me them, and there'll be like this trend where people just beg for attacks. Actually, it's kind of incredible. Just being like, we're like guilt tripping about it. Really, like I got all these attacks out, and I haven't gotten any defenses. And no one's drawing my characters for free, and I deserve it.
Oh, like those kind of like zoom out transitions of the amount of attacks I've made, the amount of attacks I've gotten, and then it's like guilt trippy. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I haven't heard about the people do that.
Yeah.
I've seen it in chat a sad amount.
No, honestly. I see it in chat, but like, I didn't think that would have like been in, because I mean, I will say, like, it's a classic art fight fashion to like drop ratios in chat. You know, like that's been around for years. I have not seen people drop their entire stats window in chat, like literally how many attacks to how many defenses, though. That's a new thing from this year.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like showing ratios is very normal to me. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with sharing a ratio, because like a lot of that is like work, you know, like that's like you getting out the art and stuff, and I feel like that's cool, because most people when they share the ratios, obviously to show like, look how much art I've been able to get out. Like, that's awesome.
No, some people do it because they now people do it because they're like, oh, look at this, I put out like, I have an 80% ratio and no one's attacking me, a heap whimper.
I used to like it. Okay.
No, I know.
Can I bring up the like wanting to revenge more this year as like secret code for attack me please?
Oh god, oh my god, that pisses me off so bad. Like, I don't actually understand why, like, that has never been a thing before, saying I want to do a lot of revenges this year. Like,
literally.
Because I understand some people say it because it's like a decision paralysis thing, which I also don't really get, because if you go to the tags and you search specific enough tags, there will only be like 2 OCs in that tag, and that's kind of awesome. But like, if you genuinely have like decision paralysis, just ask like a gen chat for OCs or make a hit list. Like, that's
real.
You don't have to say I want to do a lot of revenges this year, i.e. please attack me.
Yeah.
I've also seen more of like sharing art examples versus sharing your characters in target hunting. You know what I mean? Because like the expectation that someone's attacking you for them to revenge you. You know?
That's interesting.
That's actually really interesting. I will say,
go on.
I will say that like, I tend to attack people whose art. There are like 2 reasons I'll attack people. Usually I'll just like their art. I'm not even gonna lie, like, a lot of the times, I find that people don't have characters that are super interesting to me enough, or have enough information that I am privy to, like, that I can find offsite on Toy House or on Artfight. So I'll have to go off of, like, the vibes TM. Or it'll be, like, a newer artist, because I honestly really like reimagining, like, very, very basic refs, like, into my, like, way more detailed style. Like, that's something I appreciate doing a lot, which I didn't get to do this year that much, but
it's real swag, though. I love that.
It is swag. It's awesome.
But yeah, I definitely attack people based on their art more than their characters. Sorry, guys.
I think it can just be like, how like inspiring it can be to you. I feel like someone's like unique art style can like really like get me excited to do.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's like it's a draw.
And it tends to be the people whose art I like have characters that I like as well.
Exactly, I was gonna say that.
Yeah, that will like fit into my style well.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't like the whole like it feels so like transactional, and I've seen so many people saying like, oh, I don't even think about points. Like, bro, where did we go wrong? Artfight used to be about the points, man.
It did used to be about the points. It used to make me mauled.
It used to make me mauled.
It used to make me mauled.
I used to feel something,
guys. I used to feel something about points.
I remember when there was multi-tone shading.
I remember when there
were complex scenes.
Dude, I remember when there were no simple shaped characters.
Back in my day, painting was worth point.
Oh my god, don't even. That one does actually get me riled up.
That one hurt.
Yeah, for real.
That one gets me mad.
I honestly, one thing that's so crazy is they did not change scoring, like, almost at all this year.
Yeah.
No big scoring changes.
Except for merging clean color and painting.
Well, but like they had done that behind the scenes already.
They had done it behind the scenes. They just like made it more real.
Yeah, which is good.
I'm glad that they at least made the change more transparent. I remember I think I said on the podcast specifically last year.
We both did, yeah.
We both said it, but that I didn't like the change, but if they were gonna have it, then they might as well like be transparent about it.
They need it. Yeah, we were like, bro, this is like people are being lied to about this.
Literally, I had my friend who only does paintings, and they were molding. They had no clue.
Yeah,
I know. I molded.
Because if you only do paintings, then you'll never see that like a non-rendered full body is the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Exactly. It's such a weird. I feel like one of the things I also like feel a little bit worse about this year is like I felt like I wanted to attack like people I knew way more than I wanted to like attack people I didn't know and like make new friends, I will say.
Yeah. I get that.
I always like to attack strangers more, although I didn't really get a chance to that much this year.
Yeah, exactly. I've attacked fewer strangers than I'd like.
I know, and it makes me sad. It makes me so sad.
I honestly do feel like, I mean, because we were talking about this on the off season, Clem, like the people are playing Artfight and are like new to Artfight and stuff, but like even like old timers or returning players, like I feel like people underestimate how important like a character description is.
Oh yes, very much agreed.
Because like
I keep sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say like there are so many characters that like I just cannot draw because of the way that the descriptions are like done.
No, literally.
I've noticed that a lot more this year, which interests me. And I don't think it's like just a new people issue. I don't know why. Yeah. I've just like experienced that issue more often this year where I want to like find a character and I go to the character and they have like a nothing bio is what I've been calling that. Yeah. A nothing bio. And it's like, I really love this character's design and I want to draw it, but I don't know what to draw the character doing.
Exactly. I feel like, may I say, like, I feel like that kind of goes hand in hand with, like, the grinding mindset of Artfight, because it's like, draw this character, don't get invested, if that makes any sense.
Oh, yeah. No,
honestly,
that's real.
That's a really good, like...
I will say, maybe we should do, like, an episode, like, on the off-season that's, like, not a backstory, a description workshop, where people, like, submit their OC descriptions.
Yes! That would be so cool.
Wait, that'd be so cute. I would love to do that.
Oh my god.
Because, like 9 times out of 10, I'm like pretty sure the character is way more interesting and like has a bunch of like lore and stuff, but just like it isn't like communicated well, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. I think like a lot of people do have really cool characters. It's just like I just need you to say. Yeah. I need more. Give more. Please, food. Give me, feed me.
Some more, sir, please.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Like an Oliver Twist, kind of.
I think it's also kind of like, and maybe, I don't know, maybe it honestly is like part of the way that like Toy House people, or like the way that Toy House, I guess, like kind of encourages like characterization. But I feel like when people do have descriptions, like a lot of the times, like just saying like, oh, like species, eye color, height, like that kind of stuff, you know, kind of a nothing description.
Yeah.
Like I feel like people just need to know how to like market their OCs, I guess. Not like market as in like draw my OCs and I'm gonna get a lot of attacks. Like market as in knowing what parts of your OC to like highlight to get people interested in it. Like, you know, the interesting stuff.
Yeah. I think it comes down to a lot of like the insisting of that Artfight isn't like a character hosting site as compared to Toy House.
Yeah.
Because it is like focusing on the art trading aspect, and you get my point? Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
I honestly just feel like, and not to be like, maybe it's a little blunt, but I feel like people aren't thinking about that because they're like writing their descriptions like for them almost in a way instead of like for other people to try and get them interested in their characters, or like people are just not putting a lot of like effort into the writing, or like they're just using like stuff they've already written for people who are like invested in the story or like parts of the story or whatever, you know.
Yeah,
I agree. Like it's for people who already know part of it, kind of.
Yeah, like getting into, I find it especially with humanoids and especially with like D&D characters. I feel like D&D characters are like the worst, like the worst ones because they always have so much lore and people are always like so excited about them, but like it is so hard for me to like tell them apart based on like almost all the D&D character descriptions that I've seen.
Honestly, understandable.
No, literally. I've seen a lot of descriptions where it's like it's succinct, but it gives a vibe. Like I'm reading one I posted that I thought was really cool right now. It says he has no time for your games. He's Polish, a pianist, and probably like 40. Okay, I got it.
No, for me
Honestly,
that's kind of like, I don't know. I think that you can do something with that, right? Like, okay, like I think this is a great example because it's like, okay, because I really like doing like in like pieces with like theming, like pieces about that like represent the character without knocking you over the head with just like some action they're doing, something that's like, you know, metaphorical, like imagery stuff. It's like I could probably have him like playing the piano or something, but like there's not that much to like work off. Like I don't know anything about like his relationship to the piano. I don't know if I could like use that to describe his relationship with other characters or you know,
agreed.
Like having like hobbies and having like important objects like related to a character are really great. Like I know Clem, you did that one like meme template about like symbolism and it had like the objects in it.
Oh yes, those are awesome.
I didn't get to finish off all my characters. It was supposed to be part of my art fight prep, but I only got it done for one of them.
Yeah,
but I would recommend some people do it. It was a really fun exercise.
But like those,
I'll probably link it in the comments.
Those symbols,
yes, please do.
Those symbols like only work if you can use them as a vessel to like explore the character. So, like although that's a good enough bio for me to like draw that character like casually, like I wouldn't be able to draw that character like in any sort of actual, you know, meaningful piece, I guess. But it's hard because you know you want to strike a balance between not writing too much and overwhelming people, and
I kind of fear like mine are too much. So I'm like, am I giving too much or not enough? Thank you.
I feel like mine aren't giving enough. At least for I know my D&D characters were pretty sparse because I didn't feel like writing them.
No, writing for D&D characters is honestly so hard. Like I will say, no one has. So the other like really interesting thing is all of the attacks that I've gotten. I think every single one has been on characters that are on my front 6 this year, because I added new characters that are on my first page, but not on my front 6, and I don't know if people like check the first page. Like it used to be like, because people really don't check like the second page. If you have like, you know, plus
multiple characters,
you know, like 40 OCs or whatever, people don't really check second pages unless you have them like sorted by like all humans on the first page or like all furries on the second page or something. But like, I just found it really funny because I was like, I really thought that people would like there'd be at least one person.
That's interesting. I wonder why. I don't know if I don't think I've experienced that same issue, I'll be honest. I know that White's gotten drawn, and I don't think they're on my front page, and Angie, who has like no information, has gotten drawn.
Oh yeah, they're like your last one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so the last one. But to be fair, I also don't have that many characters. I only have like 12. So
I have like 4. I can't speak on this.
No, that's. I really wish Artfight did its character. Okay, one thing. Oh, if we're talking about site stuff that we like wish was different, I wish you could copy a character ID from their like thumbnail without having to click into the character.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yes.
What I end up usually doing is just copying the link from that and then just extracting the ID. But
me too.
It'd be so nice for a little button because there's a bookmark button. Just put an ID button right next to it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that's my
developers. We love you, please.
Developer one.
Please, the one developer, please.
Pika, we love you.
Yeah, I always just say, like, whenever anyone says like developer, it's always like developer one.
Coder.
Like, technically, Annalie is the I forget the word for it. But
UI.
She designed, UI designer, but like,
but not a coder.
Me grouping in Annalie and Pika.
That's real. That's true. Yeah. I have so many site ideas, but like it's funny because like my site ideas like combine with all my more fight ideas, so.
That's real.
Artfight 2.
God no. Oh, that's what I was actually way back at the beginning of this whole conversation when I said, are you guys planning on playing Artfight or not? I was gonna talk about the Artfight clones. Have you guys seen the Artfight clones?
Oh no, are we talking about like the Discord ones?
The Discord
or, like,
one and the other 2 that I know of.
What are the other 2?
So,
I actually
like,
only know
Creative
the Discord
Clash,
one.
which is a lot of baggage. Please don't.
No, there's the ready draw, and then there's the oh fuck, the tavern maybe is the other one. Like, I don't remember if that's their server name.
Tavern.
There's one that's trying to be like, Toy House.
Oh no.
Deviant Art and Artfight all in one, which like I don't know how
that's dodgy.
You're doing. I mean, I like, hey, they have like stuff that they're doing. I'm not saying it's like not gonna work, but like, I don't know. What are you guys' opinions on like Artfight clones?
I'm scared. That's it. That's my reaction.
That's it.
I think the Discord one I actually can see being kind of cute because you can use it like with your friends and stuff and just have like a mini thing. A Discord bot on like a small scale I think could be pretty cute. An actual website, like whatever the fuck the other ones were. That sounds, I don't know. I don't like if it's like a whole thing, but I think the Discord bot is cute.
I
agree.
I just don't like Discord bots. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like like if you're trying to
hater of bots.
I'm not a hater of all bots. Okay, I'm a bot.
How can you be in comp sci and hate bots?
I'm not in comp sci.
Oh my bad.
I was almost in comp sci. It's okay. Common
comp sci adjacent.
Comp sci adjacent. Yeah, I'm engineering.
How are you in engineering and hate bots?
Yeah, I know.
I rescind my statement.
But, like, I just feel like if you're gonna do an art game, like, either join the CAEs, because those are still open, and they function like that, but, like, without having to... Because, like, I don't know, I just saw, like, I saw the process for submitting an attack, and I was like, this is so long. Like, you have to click so many buttons, like...
Okay, fair.
Maybe I'm just a hater, but, like...
I hate buttons.
I hate buttons, guys. I hate buttons. No, it's just I feel like if you want to do it like with your friends, then just like I don't know, make your own rules and like because it'll be small scale, you know.
Yeah.
Then you don't have to adhere by like their point counts and all that kind of stuff.
It's just called gifting.
Yeah, this is called gifting your friends art actually, or playing mini games. Like.
Okay, fair enough.
No, but I don't like. I wouldn't play it. I guess that's my take on it.
Yeah, fair enough. If I was gonna play an Artfight thing, I'd probably just want to play Artfight.
Exactly.
That's how I feel. Well, it's like, and I also want to support whatever project the actual Artfight like team is gonna work on whether that's artfight or something else. Like, we don't know, but that's my 2 cents.
Excited to see how it changes in the future.
Dude, I'm so excited. It's gonna be swag. I'm calling it. It's gonna be so swag next year. Okay, it's gonna be so funny. We're gonna like be podcasting next year, and I'm gonna cut back to this moment where I say it's gonna be so swag next year, and we're gonna like laugh so hard.
Imagine.
Why is my icon just like having a little bit of a moment?
Oh, he's silly.
Sorry, it was like flashing, and I was like, I'm not talking.
Oh, I didn't even see it. That's it. You just wanted to do a little dance.
Sometimes it's activated by like ambient noise. Mine was getting activated by a bunch of random shit.
Yeah, I have my fan on because I'm painting right now, so it's like.
You're painting right now? Yo.
Yeah, I'm painting my clay sculpture right now. Got a swag bust.
So awesome.
Oh, no way.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
I need to do art. I need to finish my Caesar mass attack.
I also need to do art, but I'm also giving up on art forever.
No, same.
I'm so tired.
I've been working.
The executive dysfunction has been so bad.
Dude, it's been so bad. I feel like ever since I got COVID, like my executive dysfunction has like genuinely been worse.
Oh, you got COVID?
I'm sorry to hear that.
I got COVID like a while ago. Either that or I'm just like hella burnt out. Like it's probably like a combination of multiple things, but like my brain fog is fogging, if you know what I mean.
I get it. Oh, that sucks.
That's okay.
Down with whips. Get ready for the EP tired.
Yeah, I'm always EP tired.
Me too. I got like 5 hours of sleep, and that's like not even anyone's fault. Just kind of happened.
I get enough sleep, and I'm in that EP state. Eeping, truly.
We eeping.
EP podcast.
We just sleep for 8 hours.
The EP podcast.
The EP episode is like those like sleeping live streams, but it's just like you hear the snark beating me in the background.
And we played baby music the whole time, and
oh my gosh, it'd be so funny.
No more Stardew. We have Mozart for baby sleeping.
That'd be beautiful. What a beautiful picture we paint.
Oh my god, it's like one of those like Socratic like
seminars.
So seminars, except it's just kind of like everyone naps in a pile.
Oh, that's awesome. This is like so.
I got my toga and I'm snoozing.
This is so unrelated to the. Well, not entirely, but like I feel like having an EP art fight year is like so good for me. I think I needed this.
For real.
Yeah, I also think I needed this, even though I'm kind of like sad about it. It's like I don't know how to describe it.
I think what I have to like kind of accept is that as I like get older and I have more stuff that I need to like do like in my life, like artfight can't be as like central as it was when I was younger, and I like had the motivation and patience and like speed.
Sorry, I got really distracted while you were saying that because my dog barked and I saw that it lit up my mic, and then it like pink white barked, and I was trying really hard not to laugh.
That's so.
I gotta turn off this fan real quick because my icon keeps like bouncing and just having a swag time, and it cannot be happier.
God,
grim podcast.
I love how like what I just said sounded like I'm 40 talking about artfight. I'm like not. I'm like almost 20. Like but it's still like. I think it's funny because it's like exiting the honeymoon period, you know.
Oh yeah, like,
true.
Artfight uni gap year.
Literally, yeah.
No, but I mean this is my 5th year, so it's like after 4 years, I'm like getting my PhD after that.
Dang.
Something.
So your first was Sugar? Dream.
No, it was a Nightmare.
Yeah, Dream and Nightmare. I was Team Nightmare.
I was also Team Nightmare.
We won. Ha.
Swag. Clem, what were you?
For Dream.
Okay.
Team Dream, and I was Dream.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
For Dream.
Sorry, I was like trying to process what like teams you were talking about.
Yeah.
I was
like that.
Dream.
Oh, I just miss. I don't know. I miss like when Pentakill. Like I miss when there was like big like interesting point stuff happening. Like Pentakill like kind of sucked. Or Pentakill didn't suck. It was just like it sucked that like there were people who were like popular because of it and like getting a bunch of attacks because of it. But like it was still fun to have that like identity, you know.
Sorry, what?
Oh. Wait, what's Pentakill?
Pentakill was
also my question.
Pentakill was in the Discord. there was like these 5 main nightmare artists, which included Sixbane.
Yeah.
And I think Strongly was one. There ended up being a dream like alternate reality version of Pentakill as well, but I don't remember what they called themselves. But they were like, it's kind of like how when people say like, oh, Sixbane's on this team, like they're gonna win. Like it was like that, but it was more artists.
Oh, I see. That's interesting.
Yeah, and people were like following their. I don't know.
If Sixbane is so good, why isn't there a second one type beat?
Yeah. Why isn't there a 7 Bane, honestly?
Why isn't
7 Bane, 8 Bane?
Holy shit, that's so funny.
Who's 1 Bane?
It all starts somewhere.
1 Bane, 2
They
Bane,
run the original
Red
furry
Bane, Blue
paws
Bane.
This is what Artfight doesn't want you to know.
The dark secrets. Imagine like those really badly edited YouTube thumbnails with like the circle at like a dark image of nothing.
I was imagining the like iceberg image, and like at the top it says 6 Bane, and at the bottom it says 1 Bane.
Point 1 Bane?
1 Bane. 0 Bane.
Integer Banes.
Integer Bane. -1 Bane.
It's not even the iceberg anymore, that's the water.
Yeah, it's the depths.
I love the image of like one of those like conspiracy video thumbnails, but it's just pointing at like the psionic cube from Umbrella Academy or like a sphere.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, this is the real owner of Artfight, and it's just like a clip art star.
No way!
No way! Giant Cube owns Artfight now. Crazy.
That's...
The Torture Nexus owns Artfight.
The Kugelblitz, it's about to explode next year.
Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune. I actually did see someone saying, oh my god, I saw someone saying in chat, like, like unironically, what if we said Hatsune Miku owned Artfight? And I was like, guys, you're so dumb.
I know.
I'm sorry,
So
I shouldn't call people dumb. You're beautiful, I love you, but also maybe don't say Hatsune Miku should actually, like...
No. That's
I've made
kind of like covering
Atlantis jokes.
Yeah, covering up. It's like when people say, oh, Miku wrote Harry Potter. Like, no, guys, you don't want that.
I don't know why people, like, are so... I've seen that before, and I don't understand.
That's
Like,
scary.
no, that one you have to accept who wrote it. You can't.
Yeah,
Like, Minecraft, it's like, he was very far removed from a lot. He's like not part of the development anymore.
Yeah.
He just kind of made the beginning of the game. You can say that for Minecraft. You can't say that for Harry Potter. She's still actively working with it.
Yeah.
Are there like more Harry Potter books being made, or am I forgetting?
Yes. I think
Really?
there's always a new Harry Potter book gonna be made. Like I don't
Terrifying.
know. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
No, wait,
I'm Googling
I
this
think
right
she
now.
just writes other bad stuff. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's like...
J.K. Rowling wrote Twilight.
She does release a lot of really bad books.
She recently releases a lot of really bad books. You know, if you're
Harry
if you're
Potter
worried,
official new book announced for release in 2023. It's gonna be published.
if you guys are ever worried about like
on
your
the 10th
writing,
of October.
if you're ever worried about your writing, just look at Harry Potter and then say, yeah, I'm better than that. It's okay.
Sorry, not sorry. Look at the first work, Cat's book.
I can't speak. Clem's the authority on Warrior Cats.
The writing got pretty bad.
Yeah.
I didn't
I
read the full
appreciate their
series, but I
trying.
only read like the first 2 books or something.
It got bad fast. Damn.
No, okay, not that fast, but like
Speedrun.
the series is like really convoluted and like, okay, there's like so
What
much.
color
There's,
are
like,
Dovewing's eyes or something?
what color are Dovewing's eyes? Well,
I don't remember
also, like,
anything
didn't
about
one of the
Warrior Cats.
cats like come back from the dead? I don't remember who. Was it like Tiger Star?
Was
Came
it like,
back.
isn't like Bramblestar a ghost or something? I don't know, I haven't read it in years.
I don't remember. All the like brown tabby cats like mixed together in my head. Oh, why does Warrior Cats make evil cats and like they're all like brown tabby cats?
They hate
Racism?
cat.
Racism,
Whoa,
cat
racism.
racism.
That's true.
Oh,
Damn, cat racism.
I
There
love
is.
talking about Artfight on the Artfight
Yeah,
podcast.
this is so Artfight, actually. No, I feel like, see,
Artfight.
Warrior Cats is an important subset of the Artfight community. You have to understand. So many of our mass attacks would not exist if not for the Warrior Cats artists out there.
True.
That's honestly true. It's like it's not even like fake. I feel like.
Like, I feel like Worm OCs and Warrior Cats OCs make up a lot of the mass attacks that exist.
Oh yeah, definitely. I knew someone who like had a Harry Potter parody not a parody, that's the wrong word. Like a Harry Potter like related story about like a magical school, and in their universe women did not exist. And I can never stop.
Wait, why do I feel like I've seen that?
Wait, that's like the opposite of Toho. That's like the worst version. That's like TF2.
That's like TF2.
Yeah,
TF2 except Miss Pauling?
Yeah, Miss Pauling doesn't
Rest in peace, Miss Pauling.
She's the only woman that exists. Everybody else is a spy, or a scout, or a engineer.
Are they like created by the universe? Like a godly kind of thing?
I genuinely don't know the TF2 lore, I'm gonna be honest. I'm in over my head.
I don't either.
Dude, my twin is like obsessed with TF2. I could probably ask her.
TF2 is kind of awesome. All I know is that like Scout like formed a deal with God to like not die for like 1,000,000 years. And also he's Germa. That's all I know.
Also he's Germa.
His name is Jeremy after Germa.
That's so
Wait,
cool.
genuinely like canon?
Yes, canon.
Oh my god.
Wait. Happy birthday, Germa.
Happy birthday, Germa. It's
Happy
Germa's birthday today.
It is
Someone
actually
once said that like
guys.
Germa and Jim Carrey were the same species of alien, and I have never agreed more.
so funny.
Who's all the J's?
This is such like a Gen 1 conversation we're having right now. I had to say it.
Everything to you is Gen 1 or Gen 2, Damie. You can categorize every conversation that way.
You're talking about like the state of politics. You're like, this is such Gen 1 behavior.
No, wait a second. Can I go off for a second? Sometimes people will be having... Okay, I know it's like in Artfight's rules tonight not talk about politics, right? But like sometimes people will talk about like different economic structures just like casually, like just like bring it up for 2 seconds, and without fail there's always a person like sometimes just random people who just come in and are like, guys, can we stop talking about economics in an Artfight server? And I'm like, damn, like we weren't even getting anywhere like talking about politics or anything.
It's
Wildest
so
thing that happened to me, I was like, I'm totally blanking on the name of a movie. I actually never ended up finding it, so I gotta find that. I think it was in like early July or something, or maybe late June. No, it was early July. Point is, I was like, hey, does anyone like recognize this description of a movie in Gen 1? And someone was like, you have off-topic channels for a reason. This is for Artfight chat.
It's because they
like, okay, bye.
In Gen 1 and Gen 2.
It's because they have the thing at the top that says like, this is a place for all Artfight chatter. That's why people think it's only for Artfight.
Yeah, it was just, I was like, I'm just trying to find something, I'm sorry.
That's so funny.
For harsher your vibe.
Literally, like,
so
no one's
funny.
ever talking about Artfight these days.
Unless it's to like link their characters or something.
No, unless it's to
For
literally just
Artfight.
beg for attacks. I will be honest, I think part of the reason there's been so much attack begging was like because, and obviously like, you know, I'm sure there are reasons that we now know, but like I feel like mods were just way less like active about stopping people from like begging for attacks, and so like it just kind of blossomed into this horrible monster of people just thinking they can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please remove the art trading game from the it's not art trading.
It's not art trading.
Please.
It's art gift.
I hate that that's like a thing that they have and it's on the website. I mean,
I know.
Rest in peace, my little funny art gifting game.
It's so funny to me how people are so fixated on doing revenges this year, but simultaneously everyone is doing less revenges.
that's
Exactly.
interesting.
Like people are just lying. They're just like begging for attacks and like not doing revenges. Like
Yeah.
I feel bad about not having revenge as much, because like last year honestly burnt me out very sadly.
Oh, yeah,
like
no.
I only did revenges and I did like 30 attacks. It was very sad.
I will say,
No,
like,
doing just revenges is like hard to find.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
And, like, if you're an older user, like, to anyone who, like, has played an art fight before, where, like, you previously said, hey, I'm gonna revenge everything, and you're like, oh, shit, this is, like, bad for my health, or, like, bad for my motivation, etc. Like, it's not, like, at you. Like, that's not, I'm not talking about that. And I'm also not talking about the people who, like, are first years who are like, oh, I think I'm gonna always revenge everything, but then, like, realize that they can't do it. It's like the people who say they're always gonna revenge, and then don't, like, are saying that so they can get more attacks and then don't revenge.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. It's only for people who do it with malicious intent.
Yeah.
I almost said baby girls, and I had to, like, stop myself, and then I just said baby.
Austin Powers in the chat. in the God, I'm in streamer mode too.
You are streamer
Damie
mode.
leaked it.
I love
Hey chat. Can we please get some
Bug champs? I haven't streamed in so long. What the heck
Resident
is a bug champ?
Sleepers. What the heck? You don't know what a pug champ is?
I know what a pug champ is. I'm saying I haven't streamed in so long that that's like the only streamer thing I know.
You guys made me paranoid that I actually was streaming. I had to check that I was, like, not live right now.
Oh my gosh! Hi chat!
Hi chat, oh my gosh.
I remember that one live episode where I was just kind of like genuinely in the window. I was just like,
so
hi, I'm also here.
That live episode was so scuffed. That's like the lost media.
I don't remember that.
It is. It's the artcast fight pod iceberg.
Yeah.
Not even,
yeah, literally.
I'm not even kidding. I don't remember the live episode. Like, even, like, I don't remember anything we talked about. I don't remember anything about it. I remember the chat. I literally don't remember even doing it, which is so funny to me. I, like, because Damie told me about it, like, the live episode. I, like, didn't believe him that we did it.
I know.
I remember the Lycan Damie Don't Starve stream more than the live episode.
I know. The live episode was, like, so scuffed. Because, like, I wanted to have, like, art fighters in chat, but then it was just people who didn't know anything about art fight who were in chat. And I was like, what? I can't post this.
Was it, like, mostly your viewers?
Yeah, it was, like, my viewers. And I, like, don't know why I didn't expect that. But, like...
It was that beta episode.
Okay,
yeah, for real. No, we were talking about mini games, I think. Weren't we?
Yeah, you're right.
I couldn't tell you.
I think we were talking about mini games, and I think we were talking about, like, maybe, like, moderation too. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Something money.
It's gone forever.
Oh, I do vaguely remember that too. But, like, I think that's so funny because that was like the embryo of the money talk. I will say though that, like, the donation, like, transparency stuff is not a new issue. Like,
yeah.
No. Nor is, like, I feel like staff being kind of, like, blown over. I feel like that was already kind of known, wasn't it?
Yeah, I feel like all of the topics that are, like, coming up, like, for us, like, veteran people, it's kind of like just I don't know, it does not come as a shock to me, I guess.
No.
Yeah,
I don't think
it's
new. I don't want to, like, dismiss it. I hope I'm not sounding, like, dismissive.
Yeah.
No. Bad, but it's just, like, it's not, like, a new bad thing, which is why I think, like, the romanticization of it, I think, or, like, how much, I feel like people are, like, really hyping it up.
Yeah, it's like
this is just art fight, guys. And I'm not saying that means it's good and it should stay. I'm glad that they're starting to, like, it appears, hopefully, like, they're gonna start putting some changes in place.
Yeah.
But, and maybe part of that is just because of how much people have been, like, swelling it up. But, like, that's a really disgusting word I just used. I'm sorry, guys. Swelling it up.
Inflating.
But, art fight pus.
Oh, no. That's fucked up.
I'm so sorry.
But I don't know. I think people are just, like, really
I just think
getting, like, such a kick out of it, and they really shouldn't be.
No, I think it's, like, the whole... Like, I mean, oh, God, the people... It's very similar to how people were reacting to... It's kind of weird, because I feel like it's just, like, people who are new joining the community, like, not knowing how, like, art fighters normally react to stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because even, like, the start of the fight... and, like, the points difference and a bunch of other stuff, like, are strangely, like, people were, like, mystified about, like, what was happening, and, like, people trying to, like, know, like, all the stuff, like, about, like, you know, about,
like, real.
Why, like, werewolves has been leading the whole time. It's just like, guys, this is just, like, normal. That's just art fight stuff, you know?
It's very walk into the club like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, wrong building. God bless, continue with your funeral.
Literally.
Such a funny comparison.
No, that's so... Yeah. I don't know... I feel like it's so weird to me because it's not like people didn't find Artfight, and it's not like people didn't find Artfight last year from TikTok as well. Like, it's just become, like, TikTok-ified, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I agree.
I think something happened.
I think it's like...
Know how to explain.
Maybe I can... Maybe it's like Ship of Theseus, where, like, before... Like, we didn't have enough TikTokers to the point where we could say there were enough TikTokers in the community, and now it's, like, getting to the point where it's becoming, like, TikTokified and, like, Twitterified, you know?
No, for real.
Yeah, I agree.
But people are so...
It's going so viral for some reason. I don't know, it's going really, like, mainstream.
Yeah, it's going so mainstream. Bro, I want my... I'm an proud Artfight hipster. Bro, I want my small Artfight back, please.
I'm trying to remember, like, when The Verge released that article.
Whoa, there was an Artfight?
Yeah, it was the Chaotic Joy of Artfight in August of 2022, so that might be part of it.
Oh, shit. Well, but, like, people, they're always... I mean, honestly, like, there were Artfight tweets last year when the site was, like, down and stuff, like, that had, you know, like, 10k retweets or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes. I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it wasn't as widely talked about.
Yeah, or I feel like at least the people who were kind of, like, understood the...
We're normal.
Yeah, we're normal.
The thing about Artfighters is that we are normal enough.
Yeah, no, we're weird.
TikTokers cross that line.
We're weird, but, like, we're respectful. Like, I don't know.
No, for real.
It's one of those things where, like, I feel like people have said, like, oh, people are commenting less, or some people are, like, only commenting on tags that they like, and I'm like, that was never an issue. I mean, commenting has always been, like, kind of a hot button discussion about, like, whether you can or can't, but I feel like there's definitely more, like, maliciousness this year with it.
For sure. There's just a lot of maliciousness in general with people this year. I'm gonna be real, and it makes me sad.
Makes me so sad.
Honestly.
We need Clem's banners.
Hot take.
My banners!
Yes, I love your banners. They're genuinely so awesome. I would put the vampires one up if it was not the end of it.
I don't have the PNGs of on this computer, otherwise I'd send them so Damie can put them on the OBS.
Yeah, we should definitely have one up. We should definitely have one up on the one of the shelves or somewhere back there.
That's so true.
Behind the window. So let me in.
For context, For context for listeners, there was one day where I got, like, really upset, and I made, like, these banners for my profile. They're both still there. If you go to my profile, Clemidity, you can find them. One of them, it was, like, about... Oh my god, what was it? I wanted to, like, comment more on people's stuff, because it had been really sad. And not, like, stuff for me, like, stuff for other people, because I love when I get comments on my stuff from other people.
Oh, yeah.
Just, like...
It's like Christmas.
Yeah. It is, and I love it. But I had been seeing that people were saying that was an art farmer thing. Like, they'd comment on people's attacks or their profile or something to try and get people to, like, go to their profile. And that made me really sad, because I was like, why is kindness being used to, like, farm art, you know? That's so sad. So I made a banner that was like, if I comment on your art, I don't want you to attack me. I just want to be nice, because Artfight has been sad.
So true.
And then I made another banner that was like, it's at the bottom of my page, and it's like, there's no obligation to revenge me. I just want to create for others, and I'm happy with it being just that. That's the werewolf way.
That's the werewolf way.
That is the most blessed thing ever. I love that. Thank you, Clem. Worshipping.
Thank you. So kind. I just need to put out propaganda to be nice.
Yes! Nice propaganda!
You know what? It was on an Amavon episode that didn't get released because I had to edit it, so that's why I didn't put a thing at the beginning of this one, because I didn't release it. We filmed it like so long. It'll probably come out at some point, but it's like a time.
Why do you have to edit it?
Well, because there was something that I edited it before it. Okay. But we were talking about how we needed Artfight propaganda, and honestly, that's the most based thing, truly.
Artfight propaganda. Be nice. Make art.
It's not propaganda enough. I need to like post them in Gen 1 every like 10 minutes.
No, you need to be like, guys, look at these official. Kidding. These are unofficial official banners.
These unofficial official banners.
Except bold
True.
official.
Yeah, these official unofficial banners.
Unofficial.
Oh, I just got red painted all over my hand.
Oh god.
Oh,
Blood.
Blood vampire way.
The vampire way.
vampire way.
Hey, now it's 2v1. Now it's 2v1, Clem. It's not even. We're gonna get ya.
No.
2 vampires.
No. Stay across the table. Get back.
I'll put silver in your lemonade.
No. I'm gonna put garlic in yours.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Base take, I actually love garlic, but like in cooking. If you don't use garlic in cooking.
It's so
In
bad.
your lemonade.
Garlic
Yummy.
is good though.
Garlic's
It
good.
is.
Cooking.
Unrelated. I forget if you guys have talked about this, so my bad. But can we please, like, what if we had like a way for tagging Mass Attack characters? Like it's like the Instagram tag. I've never been on Instagram, so I don't know how that works. But
yeah.
you know what I mean? Because like I often see like huge Mass Attacks, but don't know which character is which, and I want to attack one of them.
Oh.
Yeah. I actually know what you're talking about, because sometimes I see Mass Attacks and there's like, oh, there's a character in there that's really cute, but I'm struggling to know which character that is in there.
I'm not gonna open
'Cause
100
I didn't know.
links for this.
I will say that depending on the style of Mass Attack, it may be easier or harder to do this, but for all of mine, I put, like, in the description, like, so for my Pikmin Mass Attack, because it was, like, left to right, pretty much, I, like, put the names of, like, the people in the order they appeared, so people could, like, more easily find themselves and, like, find the characters.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you have 100...
together.
If you have, like, 100, you know, characters, it's a little harder to do, but...
Especially when they're all sprawled out, yeah.
Yeah.
I would like an Instagram like tagging feature, like
That'd be
how
cute.
where you can like hover over an image and it'll like show where they are. It would be like, I feel like for some people it might be like kind of tedious to like
Oh
do,
god, it would be
but
so tedious.
Yeah, it
I'm
would
sure
be.
like you wouldn't have to do it though. I'm sure
Yeah,
it could
be
like
opt-in.
an optional thing. Yeah.
But yeah,
More fight.
honestly, okay, coding that would be kind of hard is the only
I see it, yeah.
like I'm
Yeah.
trying
for
to
sure.
think about how you would do that, and it's like hard.
Just feel
Or at least normalize like having a separate PNG or JPEG if that is your drive, maybe.
Why would you? No. Or JPEGs.
JPEG.
Or JPEGs with like an asterisk for the E.
JPEG.
With labeled names, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I feel like it just depends on the size of the Mass Attack, really. Because when
Yeah.
you start to get past, like... Oh, it was funny. I was talking to my dad about Artfight, and I told him, like, the character limit for one of the attacks was 100 characters. He's like, that's way too many characters. They should make it, like, 50, like, at the biggest. I was like, you know, that's kind of based. 100 is a lot
I
to
remember
count.
when there was no limit.
Oh, God, yeah.
I remember
funny.
Wormy Night.
God.
You remember Wormy Night?
Wormy Night.
I remember Wormy Night.
We should put Wormy Night in one of the frames back there.
Yeah,
I didn't want to. That's why I made the worm, because I didn't want to just like take their art and put it in.
No, that's
there.
so real, actually. Wait, you drew that, Clem?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what? I didn't know that you drew that. Holy shit.
it is so adorable. I love it.
I said I made it in tribute of Wormy Night.
I like, my brain short-circuited. I didn't hear that you made it. I thought you just had a picture of a worm.
Oh no, I painted that.
That's awesome. That's beautiful.
Thank you, so kind.
I honestly forgot that we weren't in Wither and Bloom anymore. And just like staring at the bloom. I was like, oh, me too.
I wanted to put werewolf and vampires up there, but I just like couldn't think of anything.
Yeah,
was
I should
like-
make a little, like... I think it'd be cute if we, like, themed our, if we kept the same PNGs, but we just, like, badly edited, like, fangs and, like, dog ears on them.
That's what I did for like my character icons. I just like
Yeah.
quietly put in white fangs.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Oh my god, white fang. White fang. It all
White
comes full
fang.
circle.
Where does it come? Oh, like White
No,
Fang,
it's
like the
Like
I
the
remember.
wolf.
the wolf book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the wolf book and the vampire fangs. I'm sorry.
I thought you were talking about a warrior cat name.
I also thought you were talking about warrior cats,
Yellow
and I was like,
fang,
haha,
white fang.
full circle. I have not read warrior cats, so like you could just lie and tell me that somebody's named like Piss Bush or something, and then that's like a warrior cat.
Damie, you won't believe it.
No way, I got it right. He's the main character.
That is the main character.
Fireheart, no,
Rusty.
Piss Bush.
Yeah, Rusty returns to Piss Bush, who becomes Piss Star, and then dies.
And then dies.
Oh god, this is surely an art fight episode.
We love art
This was
fight.
definitely an episode about art fight.
I love talking about art fights so much. Art fights, okay. We're reaching the hour mark, so like closing thoughts. Art fight this year just didn't hit the same.
It didn't at all.
It didn't, but I feel like we should like talk about positive things because we like haven't done that at all. I'm kind of sad.
Okay.
No judgment. I'm just saying.
I'm like truly gonna be honest. Like I don't know because I was super burned out from like my school this year, like my university first year college. Like, and I don't know if that was like a large part of it, but like I had to like push myself very hard to like make attacks this year. Although I'm very proud of all the attacks I did, and I am also happy because a lot of the attacks I did, like people didn't revenge, and in a weird way that like kind of makes me happy because it's like I got to give something without like feeling like it was a transaction, which I enjoy as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just a really hard year for me. I hope that like it's really just a vibe thing. Cause like honestly, like going into Gen 1, like it's a lot easier to like read it now. Like the vibes feel like they kind of like fix themselves. I don't know how.
You know what? That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Except
Peace
for
in the world. Love.
Except for
Peace and love.
except for when people talk about stuff that's
Yeah.
bad and then the mods aren't there to stop it. But
That's always every year in a way.
That's- yeah,
I feel
that's
like I've seen that
true.
happen a lot.
anyway, what do you guys think? Closing thoughts?
Closing thought. I'm tired.
EP.
Yeah.
Truly.
Me too.
Not like art fight wise. I'm not just saying that.
Yeah.
Art fight wise, I'm tired. This year was kind of my little nappy year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feel bad about it because I want to get more done. I actually got like a lot of cool pieces out and that I'm like proud of, and ultimately I feel like I just need to focus on that. Like a lot of the pieces I got out, I'm like really proud of, and
Yeah.
I think I went like really ambitious.
Your pieces are
And I
awesome.
don't think that's what like killed my motivation. I just think it died, and that's normal for me, to be honest. I'm kind of like an artist where in the most ideal circumstance, I would work on a piece like the ancient artists did, where they'd like make one thing every like 2 years.
Yeah,
and
that's
then like release it to the public. Like that's
No,
the type of
literally.
artist I am in spirit.
That's beautiful.
Me too. If it's of any comfort, like we all in this together, it's always been like kind of a weird vibe year, and sometimes we just need to chill. So,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, honestly, I do feel a lot better because I feel like every single person I've talked to who's not a first year has said that about this year, even if it's like they're a second year. So,
That's so funny. We're just tired.
yeah, we just felt something in the air.
Just EP.
Make it sound like it's a noxious gas.
Yeah, the neurotoxin. Actually, GLaDOS is taking
No.
over our fight. And
No.
Oh no.
Who's Wheatley?
Who's Wheatley? Oh,
Who's Wheatley
I
in
can't
art
say.
fight?
I shan't. I shan't say.
Okay. Secret Wheatley.
Secret
Secret
Wheatley.
Wheatley. That's so funny.
Anyway, Yalleh, any hot button takes you wanted to say that you wanted to say for so many episodes? You were like, Damien Clem, you're so wrong about this.
Not much. You're both really, really cool, and this is
Oh,
awesome.
you're so sweet.
And I hope I didn't talk too much, but
You
like,
didn't.
It's beautiful. I always talk way too much, bro.
you're you both are hosts. That is understandable.
I always feel bad because
I
I feel
just
like
kind
I'm
of am
talking
along
over
for the
Clem.
ride.
I just feel like
But no, you did great.
yeah, it was
Thank
super
you.
fun.
So this is awesome. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course.
Peace and love on the planet Earth.
Peace
Have
and-
a swag art fight while it's still going.
Literally
For the
so base.
next 4 days.
5
The
days.
next 4
5
days.
days. 5
5
days.
5 days.
Wait, are points hidden yet?
No.
Oh, wait, that's like a point. I can't
Question
check.
mark?
I'm not
They're
looking.
not hidden. I wonder if they're not going to get hidden this year, if they have to manually hide them, or if they're just going to do that. Anyway, we'll figure it out. All right, everybody. I guess maybe one more episode after this. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Have a swell day. Happy Pride Month, as always.
Yes.
Yes. Happy Pride Month.
Werewolves. We howl
Vampires.
tonight.
No, we're vampires. We're gonna pull it back. We're gonna pull
Yes,
it back,
yes.
guys. We gotta close that 300k point gap. We got this.
Werewolves at 7 p.m. Not 7 p.m. Actually, yes, 7 p.m. At 7 p.m. EST, open your window and howl. I will hear it.
I'll be howling in spirit. I actually added a little fang to my icon because I didn't have that what? I didn't have that initially.
That's so
And
cute.
silly.
I was like, I need to be vampire.
That's so cute. Oh, I wish I had done that. Well, it'd be painting over Clem's beautiful art. So yeah, I couldn't.
Oh wait, I just
Absolutely.
noticed the fang. Did you add that mid-podcast?
I mean, like not mid podcast, but like I was done with it, and then I was like, hey, wait, this looks kind of weird,
That's so
and
cute.
just put it in there.
Oh, I see. I think the last time I like got a good look at it, it didn't have the fang.
No, it's secret fang.
Secret thing.
Secret.
It comes out only when I feel my vampire pride.
Yeah, vampire pride forever. Okay, everybody. Vampires, we're gonna win. Bye.